Hey everybody, welcome to What's Up Wednesday. This week I want to talk about a topic that we see every day on the news. If you turn on the news or you go to CNN or whatever station online.com, you'll see constant reminders of the mental health crisis we have in the United States, and especially violence. It's shooting after shooting, murder after murder. It's one thing after another. And the reality is we're facing unprecedented conditions right now, and not just out of the workplace, but within the workplace. We were touched by this last week, and we had an incident that actually made national news that occurred with us. So one way or the other, I wanted to address this issue. Would love comments down below. Send comments. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know what you're seeing, because it's really important, I think, for all of us to realize that this is an issue that, as health and safety professionals, this is the health side of it. Mental health is something that we're going to be dealing with consistently as part of our job going forward. I really don't know that we can see this going anywhere the way things are right now. I don't think that we're doing anything as a society to solve the problem. And until we do, we're going to continue to deal with this. And I think the issue is only going to grow and snowball. As of today, we have 131 mass shootings in the United States. And a mass shooting is defined as 4 or more people. And right now, the prediction is that there will be over 200 mass shootings in the US this year, which is, it's hard to even fathom that could happen here in the United States. But it is reality. It is an issue. And, as we look at what's going on, this is not something that is isolated outside the workplace. We're seeing it enter our workplace. We're seeing, obviously, the term going postal, when somebody carried a gun into a post office and shot a bunch of people a number of years ago. We're starting to see these shootings enter the workplace more and more. And one of the issues I think that we as professionals have to address is that piece that we call violence in the workplace. Now, obviously, we're trying to deal with a bigger issue, which is mental health. Mental health might mean depression, anxiety. It may include drug abuse, suicide, and obviously violence. There are many more components to mental health than just those, but those are the big ones that it's easy to point a finger at. So we need to do a lot, as I've discussed in What's Up Wednesdays in the past, about developing a culture of care, a culture of awareness, and having discussions around mental health. But when we look at violence in the workplace, I think we all realize we need to make an extreme or take an extreme approach to this topic. And just saying, look, firearms, especially firearms, not that somebody can't use some other form of a weapon, but firearms are prohibited in the workplace. That means on the person, that means in their vehicle in the parking lot. That means firearms are prohibited. And we're seeing more and more that people are taking firearms to work. And as much as it may amaze you, people are carrying in the workplace, construction workers, manufacturing workers, whatever it may be. We may all be surprised to know how many of them actually are concealed carrying while at work. And when things go wrong, that firearm is pulled out and used. And again, if you don't believe me, look at the news. Check the headlines from just a week ago. You'll see in one day there were 2 incidences on the job site that were reported. Who knows how many didn't make the news? So as we start to deal with this as professionals, I mean, this does fall under the realm of health and safety. It falls under the security piece of it. But the reality is we need to do what we can, I think, to create a culture of zero tolerance around that violence piece, and make sure that people know that we're serious about our policies. We have posters that say no firearms. The reality is if we do catch people bringing them to work, then we need to act swiftly. I know that that's not compassionate, but the reality is we need to set an example and a tone that it's just not going to be tolerated. The last thing that we need to face with all the challenges that we have in the workplace now is people bringing guns to work and shooting each other at work or shooting other people for no reason. So think about those things. Again, this is a really big topic, and it's not going anywhere. As I've said over and over and over again, it's going to be with us for quite a while. So drop us a comment. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to talk about, and we'll continue to address this issue and discuss it more. So hopefully that's helpful, and we will see you next Wednesday.